As you understand, this trip all about salmon fishing, surfing in Tofino, and maybe spotting some black bears. No, definitely we saw some black bears. And we're driving from Calgary to BC with all the road closures, adventures along the way to catch this. We definitely need to drive almost 12 hours. After that, we have a meeting with a CSO rod owner to get my rod for my fiance because Canada Post just broke my rod. We have a ferry to Nanaimo. From Nanaimo, we will drive to Tofino to have one day surfing, camping there, and after that we'll be fishing. Things went wrong fast. Near Golden's road was closed and Google Maps rerouted us through Jasper. We had a ferry early in the morning and still had to grab the rod, so we went for it. The long story short, when we finally arrived, the CSO owner was already at work and couldn't meet us, so it looked like my first salmon fishing trip would start without rod. He will do some treasure hunting for us, like small quiz to find the rod. I hope nobody will take it before us. When I said he, I meant Steve, one of the owners of the CSO brand. I couldn't be more grateful for how everything turned out because I was late on my ferry and Steve had been waiting since 6 in the morning. Instead of giving up, he did something crazy. He left the rod inside a little monument truck so I could still grab it. I'm really grateful for that. And if you like rod like this, which I can honestly recommend after this trip, check out their website or Instagram. I hope it's here. Yeah, it's here. Hello, baby. Okay guys, I don't know how. This is my best driver in the world. Delivered me and I got a rod. Right now is the easiest part, just catch salmon, right? Okay, I knew we were late for our ferry, so I rescheduled it. I thought for 8:40 in the morning.
Yeah, 8:15 p.m.
Oh. But unfortunately, I didn't check if it was AM or PM, and I ended up booking it for 8:40 at night. After waiting on a standby, we finally got on a ferry, and now we are on Vancouver Island, finally. After breakfast in Port Alberni, we finally arrived in Tofino, greeted by the breathtaking Cogs Bay beach. The waves were calling and it was a perfect moment to surf and just soak in this cinematic scenery. The next morning, the weather turned cold and rainy, but I still spent a few more hours trying to catch waves.
What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor? What would we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning. Shaving the belly with a rusty razor, shaving the belly with a rusty razor, shaving the belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises, way, hey, and up she rises early in the morning.
Put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober, put him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning.
Oh man, after this bagel with fresh smoked steelhead and the Pacific Ocean behind us, just like that, we packed up and hit the road, ready for a salmon adventure ahead. Got some flies for salmon, for coho and pink. That was our camping spot, and the nice thing about it was the berry bushes all around us. Later that day, we finally went to see the river for the first time, and it was a special moment. The bear time. Wow.
Feed the fish. Feed the fish to her with your hands.
10 feet, eh?
Yeah. She growled and then charged at me.
Oh my god. We're like, let it. Oh. We were completely soaked from the rain, and after seeing a bear by the river in the dark, we decided to call it a night and enjoy a nice dinner before fishing next day. Okay, we are finally here on a Vancouver Island. Right now we're heading to the river and we'll try to hook some salmon. And so today we have two rods, two setups. First for myself and another one for my fiance. So my fiance will use a spinning rod with a kind of jig, pink jig. Also it should be barbless. Just in case if you caught a wrong fish, so easy to release, and if you accidentally just got fish on the back or not in the mouth. So I already tried this rod on a Bow River. I got a big brown. It's night time. I hope we will get some pinkies today for food. I would like to show my new net from Sim Fishing. It's from Newfoundland, and the size and how deep is net, so that you can do nice release and photos with fish. And yeah, that's it. Let's go and grab some fish for you guys. In this shot I was just testing the water, feeling the flow, the depths, the temperature, but actually I'm just joking. The fish were everywhere, so it wasn't really hard to find them. We were getting closer to the main spot, the place where the real story would begin. We started catching fish after fish. The river here is pretty small, but the amount of salmon running is massive. The only problem is these fish are not really hungry. They are on a way to spawn, not to feed, so while I was casting and stripping, with that many fish in the water, I sometimes ended up snagging them by back or the tail. That's why I always use a barbless hook, and as you can see my landing net has a rubber mesh, so I try to handle every fish carefully because I really respect them. I know not everyone does, but for me salmon are special as I'm from Calgary, so not super close to ocean or river with salmon, so I try to keep things as safe as possible for the ones I release. The CSO Harrison rod handled everything beautifully. Strong, reliable, and perfectly balanced. Even my fiance was landing some bigger salmon. It's not coho or chinook or something like that, but she couldn't stop smiling. It was such a good moment for both of us. A little later, a mama bear with the two cubs appeared on the opposite bank. For a moment, it made us a bit nervous, but soon we realized that there was no danger. With so many salmon in the river, she was simply doing what bears do, fishing and caring for her young. It was one of those quiet, powerful moments you'll never forget. Catching one properly right in the mouth was actually pretty tough, but it did happen a few times. Altogether, we kept 3 pink salmon, 2 males and 1 female, and got some eggs that we salted later. You will see that in the end of the video. As you can see, even I spent an hour or two with the spinning rod. I usually stick to fly fishing and don't really use anything else, but I thought that was a nice rod, I should give it a try. And honestly, it felt really great to fight fish with it, really responsive and just a lot of fun to use it. The fights were amazing, especially with the one big male that chased the fly and smashed it right in the mouth. Such a strong fight. But with the barbless hook, it's always 50-50. If you lose tension, you lose the fish. In total, we caught around 50 salmon, but only kept 3 for food. This is my girl. Thank you so much for watching. This trip was something special for me, my first time salmon fishing, and honestly I loved every second of it. Don't judge me too hard, I'm still learning, still figuring things out, but that's what makes actually it so exciting. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that you just have to go out there and fish, explore new waters, feel the river, discover the world around you. Every cast, every mistake, every fish, it's a part of the story. So get out there, chase your own adventure and enjoy it so much as I did. Mountain fishing, have a good one.